Hey guys, and welcome back to another Slime Rancher episode here on the Far Range. If you don't remember, last episode we went exploring in the dry reef and found a locked door, and we opened it with our slime key, and when we went through we actually found a new area called the Indigo Quarry, and when we started exploring it we found these guys, the boom slimes and the rat slimes. And on top of that, we actually unlocked this little grotto area over here, which we'll be exploring at the start of this episode. But for now, I'm just going to go right ahead and sleep. And now that that's done, guys, what I'm going to do is go ahead and harvest up all our fruits and veggies, feed all our slimes, and collect all their plorts to store in our silo over here and sell on the plort market over there. So, let's do this! So guys, as you saw, I went around and collecting up plorts from all of our slimes here and actually stored them all in our silo for now. But what we're going to do now is come along over here and enter our little grotto area out back here. And what I'm actually going to do quickly is, well, I was going to buy a corral here, but I've just realised I don't have enough money for it. You'll see why I'm going to buy one in a bit, hopefully. But for now, I'm going to come through here. And hopefully, if I remember correctly, up here, there's a teleporter that leads us out here into the indigo quarry. So, while we're here, what I'm actually going to do is come through this path here and open my map. And if you can't see, there's actually a separate area over in this zone over here. So, if we come up here and go and look what's in there, we can find out if there isn't any new secrets that we haven't encountered yet. And looking at that, we actually just unlocked the Power Core Mark II. So, when we get back, hopefully we'll be able to get that. But for now, I am actually really curious what's in here. I don't think I've ever been in here before. Oh, and looking at that, this is where the crystal slimes are found. So, if we grab up a bunch of these, we need some of these for the quest, as well as this is what the slime I wanted to find to keep in that corral now. So, collecting up all of these slimes, and some of their plorts as well, to store for later, obviously. And I think 14 should be enough. And here we have a message from my friend Hobson Twillgers. I once came here to collect crystals for a little project of mine. I was trapped here for nearly 2 days when those curious crystal slimes came rolling my way and started firing off those dangerous shards. I thought I was going to kick the bucket. The crystals were for a wind chime. I bet Thor still has it hanging from her porch. Worth it. Hobson. So it seems Thor West is the person that Hobson met out here and fell in love with. We know her, obviously, and looking down here, there is a bunch of volcanic-looking flowers, which is curious. I've never seen anything like that before. And coming up here, we can see the path outwards. On the other side, if I open up my map here, you can see that this just leads over onto where this pond here is, and looking at that, there's actually puddle slimes here today. So, while I won't be grabbing any puddle slimes themselves for now, what I will be doing is grabbing a couple of their plorts so we can sell them, because these are in very, very high demand right now. Unfortunately, we are not able to grab the puddle slimes yet, so for now, we'll leave them here. But looking at this, there's actually not just one, but a couple of tar slimes out here. And with that, hopefully... Oh, there's a lot of them. hopefully we can deal with all of these guys before the poor slimes here all get eaten. And there's a couple more. And one there. Is that all? And I think that's all of them, guys. So, with our new crystal slimes here that we have, I am going to go right ahead and head back to our ranch and hopefully be able to set up a corral for these guys. So, obviously heading back through this cave here and back across our teleporter, we can head through the grotto, where we will later be setting up a corral for our nice new crystal slimes. And a garden for the odd onions that we got a couple episodes back, I think. Or maybe it was last episode. I think it was last episode. Either way, they are the favourite food of the crystal slimes, so we'll be keeping those for now. And if we come over here, we can sell all of these plorts, and this crystal one actually, because we'll be able to store plenty of them for later. And coming down through here, I'm going to go right ahead and build a nice corral over here for these guys. So, build a corral, and we can't get any upgrades on it yet. I'm just going to put 8 of these guys in here, and I don't actually know what to do with the rest of these. I was going to use them for the quests on our range exchange, but looking at this, it's reset already. But looking at this as well, our veggies have grown fully. So, what I'm going to do is go right ahead and collect up all of these. And also, obviously, throw them into where our slimes are, so our lovely little slimes can have a lovely little snack themselves. And collecting up these Q berries here as well for our rock phosphor largos behind me. And feeding these guys as well. And then finally, coming over here to grab... Oh, our cocos aren't finished growing. But what I can do is come over here and quickly grab an odd onion from here and come back into our cave area here. And in here, I'm just going to quickly create a garden here. Purchase. And start growing our odd onions nice and early. And we're going to need to get the high walls on this corral here nice and quickly, guys. Because otherwise, our little crystal slime fence will escape. So, heading through here, let's go check out what's on our range exchange for today. And we can pick between Bob or Thor. So, I'm going to go over a quest from Thor West for today. You ever tried to lasso a slime? Makes the whole backpack thing pretty obvious. And we need 4 phosphor slimes, which we can get at night time, 1 phosphor plort, and 5 rock slimes. So, to start off with, let's go and grab a phosphor plort quickly for her, and give that to her there. And we can go out and collect those rock slimes nice and quickly now. And while I'm out here, I'm actually just gonna disrupt the ecosystem a little bit and let these guys out. So we need, I think it's 5 rock slimes. So hopefully we should be able to find them down here. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we obviously cannot get our phosphor slimes until it is nighttime. So what I'm gonna do is come back through here and actually see, are you guys eating the food? Wait, I can feed you guys. I've been distracted now. I think they eat carrots or veggies. Yeah, they do. And I can feed them and grab some of their plorts quickly. Or accidentally forge new slimes. That works too. Fully disrupting the ecosystem of the dry reef. But heading back here, what I'm going to do is go right ahead and start off by giving these 5 rock slimes to Dora. And then I'm going to go and grab all of the plorts from our slimes and quickly put them in our silo. What I think I'm going to do is just store up a bunch of them for now, and then once I've stored them all, see if there's any in demand currently. And if there are, what I will do is go right ahead and sell them all on the market, while obviously leaving at least one of each type in our silo. And then what I can do is hopefully upgrade fully our corral and our garden for our crystal slimes, and get the energy booster Mark II for our back tank here. And hopefully when all of that is done, we should be able to head out and look for these phosphor slimes. But knowing our luck, we probably won't be able to. So putting the tabby plorts in here, phosphor in here, and rock in here. And then obviously coming around to the other side to put our pink plorts away here. And grab them from here to put into our silo instead of firing them out the floor. And heading over here, looking at this, it seems like the boom slime plorts have gone up recently actually. So what I'm going to do is grab all of our boom slime plorts apart from one. So all of these, and leave one in there. And then take all of these and sell them quickly on the plort network and see how much money we get. Looking at that, guys, we have a pretty decent sum of cash now. So, heading through here into our grotto area, we can go right ahead and buy high walls, buy an airnet, and buy a plort collector. And sadly, we don't actually have any more money to put into our garden here, but as you can see, there's actually one downside to growing odd onions, and that is that carrots grow alongside them. So we'll actually feed both the carrots and the odd onions to the crystal slimes here, but the odd onions will obviously get us some more from them. Look at this, we actually have a message from our friend Hobson Twillgers to read. Before I left the ranch, I found myself sleeping most nights in this here grotto. I'd fill it full of phosphor slimes and watch them dance in the dark. Drifting off, I'd pretend I was drifting in a sea of stars across a limitless blank of space. It's funny how when you dream, you sure become a sucker for the impossible. Every time I woke to find myself back in the grotto, I'd feel a little sadness. But then it was back to work. There was always something that needed doing. Hobson. It seems our friend Hobson Twillgers wasn't exactly happy here on the far range. I hope he is happy now. But looking at this, it is night time. So what I'm going to do is head out and see if we can't find any phosphor slimes. And hopefully we should be able to find some fairly quickly. So heading through here, we may be able to find some through here. And there is 3 of them. We only need, I think it's 1 more, and there we go. Right, now I'm going to head on back home and give these phosphor slimes to Thora before promptly is sleeping, so not too many tar slimes spawn in here. So, heading back through the entrance to our ranch here, we can come right over here and give these phosphor slimes here to Thora, and grab all of these items. And what I'm going to do is feed these heartbeats to our tabby pink largos, the Q-berries here to our lovely phosphor rock largos, and go right ahead and sell this crystal plort. And now that that's done, guys, I'm going to come right through here and sleep until morning here on the ranch, and then return to the ranch quickly. And looking at that, we don't have any range exchange quests currently, but what I am going to do is come right through here and see if we can't get those upgrades we wanted to get on our garden here. So we get the nutrient soil, and we can't quite get the sprinklers yet, but hopefully we will be able to soon. So collecting up all of these odd onions and these carrots, I'm going to come right over here and feed our lovely little crystal slimes here because they're looking very, very hungry. And what I'm going to do is quickly collect up all of the crystal plorts from them. And hopefully that should give us a decent amount of money to finally get that upgrade. And then upgrade our silo here for the final time. And maybe I'll even get another one sat next to it. So, looking at that, we can come right through here. And we can get the final upgrade for our odd onion garden in our grotto here. So we can get the sprinkler upgrade, and then if we come back through here, I don't think we'll actually have enough to get our final silo upgrade for this silo here, sadly. Oh, we do actually have enough. And there we go, our silo now has this 4th storage slot on the back as well. And what I think I'm going to do is get another silo over here to store, so this one can store a bunch of plorts and this one can store a bunch of veggies. But for now, what I'm going to do is go and collect up all of our veggies and fruits and feed our lovely slimes here. So, let's do this. So guys, as you can see here, I got a bunch of plorts saved up and stored them in our silo here. And I actually also unlocked the ability to buy a jetpack upgrade that makes it so the jetpack here consumes less fuel when we use it. And coming over to our plort network here, we can see that the rad plorts are currently going up in demand. So what I'm going to do before that probably crashes later is take a bunch of our rad plorts here. I'm just going to take one full back tank of them, so 40, and go and sell all of these plorts here on the network. So if we go ahead and do this, we get a bunch of new bucks. So what we can hopefully do is come down here and get both this air drive upgrade and this power core Mark II upgrade. So hopefully we should be able to see that, yes, our lovely energy bar here has increased by a little bit. But what I'm actually going to do right now is grab all of these ochres here from this garden and take them with me through into the grotto, and you'll hopefully see why soon. So if we head on through here, we can come through here to where our teleport is and take these ochres with us to the indigo quarry. And if we head on through here, we will actually, I'll be collecting up any more veggies I find on the way to where I'm going, as well as, or especially, any ochres I find. So, grabbing all of these, I should be hopefully getting enough. And if you can't tell by now, guys, we are going to go deal with another Gordo slime. So, heading through here and over this broken bridge here to where we found the rad slimes before, and grabbing these ochres as well as we go along, as well as I think these heartbeats count as veggies. So, heading up here, this is actually a new area that we are yet to have explored, and there's actually rabid pink rad slimes over here. So quickly running through there, we end up in this little area over here and this little cave over here that's hidden in the side. See this rad slime over here and this rad Gordo slime specifically, and if we feed them, hopefully we should be able to have have enough food to pop them. And quickly heading over here outside of the radioactive area because I obviously don't want to die. And then heading back in and feeding all these ochres to it. And thankfully we had barely enough. So for that we get a bunch of rat slimes over here, as well as a bunch of money and a bunch of vegetables. So now that that's done, what I'm going to do is head on back to our ranch, and I think we'll probably call it there for a day. So quickly heading on back. That is not the right way. I think it's over this way. Yeah, I think I'm lost. I mean, this is where we came in from. So heading up and through here. This isn't quite where we came in from, but you should hopefully recognize this area, as this is where that rock gordo slime and our teleporter are. So quickly heading on through here, we can come down to our lovely grotto here, where our crystal slimes and our odd onions are growing, and we can actually feed our crystal slimes yet again. So grabbing all of these up, we can get all the carrots as well, which are an unfortunate downside, as I've already said, of the odd onions, and feed our crystal slimes here. We'll eventually be combining these guys with a type of slime that's actually in a different area. So for now, what I'm going to do is grab all of these plorts and head out and stick just one of them in the back compartment of our silo here for now. So took one of them there and go see how they are selling on the plort network, and they are still up in demand, so we're going to sell the rest of these. And looking at that, we actually have a bunch of money from it. So what I'm going to do is to end today's episode, we grab some ochre and feed these guys, and I'm going to go right ahead and purchase this other area over here, the overgrowth. But now that that's done, what I'm going to do, guys, is I think I'm going to call it there for today's episode. So make sure to leave a comment down in the comment section below telling me what you thought of the episode today, what you think of the series, and what you think of the game Slime Rancher, or just saying hi to me. I'd love to have a chat with you guys and see what you think of my channel. And as always, make sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to see more content just like this in the future. And obviously share my channel with your friends to help me grow and help me continue playing different games, and suggest any other games you'd like to see me play in a different series once this one or the Forager Nuclear series is finished. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye bye!